August 2nd. I'm wearing my hair. I just wanted to show it. I thought, hey, it looks cool. I didn't do my hair. It was great. It was so great. Like, it was so much fun. Yeah, it was both of our first time at the stadium. And so I think we were both in awe. We were just like, oh my gosh. And so we're walking a bit. It's beautiful. And then we go check out the seats. Perfect. The seats were perfect. Like right almost down the center. Beautiful view. Not too crowded, but enough. It was definitely different. Different than if you're at the... So apparently we're at the club level where we watched the game. And so you needed to show like your ticket to go up. And I was like, and so I was kind of like tripped out because I'm just like, like trying to find, where we're going. And so we asked one person like, oh, it's the entrances. You do this, do this, do this. So then we go by the escalators and then there's a lady there like also checking. I was like, oh, they have to check. So they did, and then they let us up. I'm like, oh, this is fancy. Like it's like literally like closed off. So we go into this room, and it looks fancy. Like it just looked fancy. It was no bleachers, I'm gonna tell you that. It wasn't the bleachers. And usually, like when I would go to a game, it was at the bleachers or on the main level, at different parts of the main level, or even the sides. But I don't remember ever sitting in the clubhouse. And so, yeah, like it was, I think both of us were out. We kept checking in with each other. And I'm like, how you doing? And then they're like, I'm okay. I'm like, I know, right? Like, we're just taking it all in. And so so it was cool. Like there wasn't a lot of people. It was just perfect. And then at the 7th inning stretch, we decided to like go explore a bit, and we took a walk all the way around the park, which was wonderful. And it was just fun. I mean, we lost, but still it was fun. And my cousin's like a major Dodger fan, and but it was nice. It was fun. We both had a lot of fun. So I sent a picture to my sister, my loved one, about the hat. I took a picture of us with the hat and the view. I mean, gosh, the view was like perfect. Perfect from where we were. I don't know if we'll turn around, but it was perfect. It was perfect. It was gorgeous. The view is gorgeous. I'll try to send a picture to myself about it. But anyways, my loved one was just like, I just died, blah blah, and went through this whole process. Like I could see the process of her like, you better take that hat off. I'm dead. You're Ellie Roots. And then she came back. She's like, okay, after showering and listening to Lana Del Rey and much thought, I get it. This is you. You picked your team. So then she's like, colors look good on you, kid. So anyways, yeah, it was totally about me picking my team, right? So I had a dream, and in my dream, my mom's in it, and I'm showing her around the city, even though in my dream it wasn't the city. But it was. It's like I knew it was the city, but it wasn't visually like my city. But I was telling her, I was just like, look at how great it be. She wanted me to come home, and I'm like, no, like, look at how great it is. Like, where I live, look at the park, look at this, like, I was just like showing her everything. And I'm like, this is wonderful. Like, why would I ever want to leave? And so, yeah. So in my dream, that's what I remember. the cool thing, the reason why I'm recording, because I wasn't supposed to record, but I was thinking, one, it's really nice. This is the first time I have like a 3-day weekend because I didn't work yesterday. I don't work today, even though I am gonna work, but just notes. And finish working on, I'm almost done with the court stuff. But yesterday, my cousin and I went to have dinner before we went, and I was updating them, and then they're updating me, and so we started talking about dreams. It's so great to like just have someone who gets it, right, in terms of like dreams and just this world, you know, and is open to talking about it. And you know, once I had opened up, then they're like, oh, I need to pay more attention to my dreams. So they happen. So we're just sharing dreams. So as you know, they're sharing their dreams, I'm reminded of this recent fire sign, and you know, I got a little nostalgic yesterday, and there was like a ping in my heart coming home from the game. We were driving at night. It was so pretty. The moon was beautiful. I want to say it's the same moon that he has on his painting, but there was a ping in my heart, and there was like a mixture of feelings, like I missed him, and at the same time I was angry at him. Just, and I was telling him, because I'm like, I really liked him. Like, it sucks. Yeah. And just the realization, like, I'm like, I can't get upset. And I'm upset at myself. I think that's it. You know, he was honest. Gosh, I wasn't crying. I was thinking about it, but he was honest about where he was. And the thing is, I think I'm just angry at myself. Because when we're talking about the dreams, and I have to look back to see if when I had those dreams, if I came to that same conclusion. I want to say I did. And I just didn't listen to myself. I want to say that's what happened. I didn't listen to myself. When he spent the night and I had those 3 back-to-back dreams. That first, I remember waking up and crying about it. Well, I remember tossing and turning that night, and he seemed a little restless too. And and I remember him saying, like, do you want me to leave? You seem uncomfortable. You seem like... He was just being nice. He was just being nice. He wanted to leave. Because that first dream, he was climbing over me to leave. He was climbing over me to leave. And I knew that he wanted to leave. But I was the one that held on to him. I'm like, don't go. Mostly just... And then I'm trying to figure out... Oh, if I know certain things about him that I've picked up on, you know, like he has a temper. Certain stories that he would share, and I was like, you have a temper. Like, you know, something doesn't go your way, you get upset. Just little things that I picked up on, and I was like, oh. And I pushed them aside. Mostly because I'm like, okay, I'm still learning about this person. But I didn't listen to myself. Those 3 dreams that I had, I remember waking up and just thinking that I'm cautious, but I didn't break them down. Or I did some of them. The last one I think I did, but not the first 2. And so listening to my cousin, I reflected on those 3 dreams again. I was like, oh my gosh, like my dreams were telling me. They were telling me, one, that he really didn't want to stay with me. He wanted to leave. And he was only staying the night because I asked him to. 2, the second dream, we were in the kitchen. And I noticed that things got put away and I didn't remember putting them away. And I asked him if he put them away. And he said nothing to me. He said nothing. Como que no tenía interés. He wasn't interested. And instead he just pins me up to the wall and just wants to kiss me. Like that's all he wanted was just to kiss me. And I remember feeling like, I remember the dream, feeling confused. Because I was more, like my focus was like, oh, putting stuff away, like this home, like taking care of the home. But he wasn't interested in it, and like he didn't answer me. He just gently pinned me up on the wall that I have at my entrance and just kissed me. Like he just wanted to kiss me. So I'm sharing this with my cousin. I'm like, it was all sexual. Like that's why. It was just physical. It was just physical. Yeah. So I now in retrospect, I'm like, that's what that meant. Because in the third dream was when he was trying to impress me, and I felt disappointed when the manager of that building called him out, and I could hear their conversation, and the manager of the apartment used my name. Have you told Yubi the truth? And I just remember feeling disappointed. So my dreams told me. And I just didn't listen to myself. So I'm more upset at myself. You know, when anyone says that, that's really what it is. So I just wanted to record that so I wouldn't forget. That my dreams, that's what they were saying. And I hadn't had that experience sleeping with someone and picking up their energy, because that was how it started, the conversation with my cousin. They had shared dreams that they had picked up next to someone that their partner at the time, and how it was distinctly different than the other dreams that they've had. And because this is like this new world for me, I'm still trying to decipher and understand, right, the communication for myself. So that happened yesterday. It's just that awareness that my dreams were telling me from the beginning, right, where he was in terms of his level of interest versus mine. I just didn't listen to myself. So anyways, I just want to record that. Yeah. That's all. Hi, my name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learned to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.